Hello, welcome in. Today because I could not stop pressing the space bar to complete transactions in Teddy's Haven last night, I thought, well, I might as well spend some time with the culprit and do some TCG Card Shop Simulator today. I'm going to be jumping into my legacy shop today. I'm going to give the rundown of how I do things here in a second. But let's just go ahead and load into the game. You'll notice I have 10 billion saves here. I don't know why, but we're gonna go with this one. They're all the same shop. I don't know why I have 4 save slots. I don't think I fully understand how saving in this game works. The goal today is to be real cozy and just hang out. The first thing we need to do, of course, is to do a little mod rundown here. So here is everything I have. I'm going to go through these in alphabetical order. For the most part, it's QOL stuff, a little bit of visual stuff, and there's a couple things that change how the game plays, but not too much. First thing, auto light switch. It just turns the lights on at a certain time of day so I don't have to run over to the light switch and do it. Auto set prices. So I don't have to set prices every time I put something on a shelf. Love it. This mod also sets prices based on how the markets go up and down, because I find that to be awful and tedious in this game. So that pays attention to market price changes for me so I don't have to. One mod that kind of changes the way the game plays, I have Better Worker restock here. Essentially all this does, it doesn't increase his speed or his skill or anything like that. What it does, it just improves the AI so that he restocks what is the least amount of thing on the shelf. Hi, Molly! I did not know that was you. I did not know that was your username. Oh, I can't have real people in here, Molly. It's embarrassing. I'm just kidding though. Thank you. Hello. I didn't know that. I did not know that was you. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why I didn't know, but I did not know. But yes, Better Worker restock, it really just changes his priority so that he goes to the shelf that has the least amount of stuff on it first. The binder overhaul, I don't remember what binder overhaul does. Oh, it just gives more ways. I rebranded but regret the rebrand. Okay, so it is that your username changed. I got it. Well, you can always change, you can always rebrand again. That's fine, right? No big deal. Unlimited rebrands. That's so interesting though. Hi. It's great to have you in here. The binder overhaul just gives more sorting options than the base game does. See, I wish I was at work, and that's why I have started doing this instead. But until work comes to me, this is where I'm hanging out. So I have fast pack opening, which does what it says on the tin. This is another thing that changes the way the game plays. Furniture sells at full price because shit in this game is way too expensive to be selling my old stuff for half price. I'm sorry. Ghost packs is another thing that changes the way the game works, but I am far, far, far away from actually unlocking them in the game. I think your shop has to be level 100 or 500 or something like that, and they're also very expensive, but it makes it so that you can buy ghost packs. Girl, I don't have a job. I no longer work there, so AI took my job, and that's why we're here. Yeah, I have not caught people up, so this is not your fault for not knowing this. Yeah, nar indeed. But that's why I'm here. That's why I have time to do this now. Yeah, it's a whole story. It's a whole journey. So I'll have to chat you and actually update people on it. I have told like very few people. So hey, that's true. We'll have a mutual catch up soon. The next thing that changes the way the game works, I have pack contents enhanced, which essentially just means that you can find all rarity types in all packs. So common packs are still going to have mostly commons, but there's a chance that you might get a rare or a legendary in there. And same thing with legendary packs. They're still going to be mostly legendary, but there's a chance there might be some rares and commons floating around. I have randomized customers, which again does what it says on the tin. That's just a visual thing. Doesn't change the way they shop or anything, but I just like having some more interesting people walking through. Another game changer, recycle. When I throw away an empty box, I get a little bit of money back from the box. Sometimes there's a chance to get a shop discount on the day, and sometimes there's even a chance to get a random item every once in a while. I love this one. I would not play without this anymore. This sound replacer is just here because I changed the beeping sound at the register because it's so loud. So I changed it to something that was a little lower toned and a little quieter. And honestly, when I play on my own, I can't even hear it. And that's how I prefer to have that. So that's why that's here. And I have a playmat texture on to make the playmats a little bit prettier. But that's what we've got going on for mods, and I feel like it was important to list those out. Oh, and one more that's not in the list. I have a mod that changes the doorway. Yeah. So it doesn't have that stupid little alcove right here because I would get stuck in it 1 billion times a day. So now the door opens inward, so it's not in my goddamn way. This is the shop that we're working with. Now, I know the stream title says Legacy Shop. I know this to be true. But it's, you know, it's not that big. I feel like I can't hear the game. Let me see what's going on. Do I have this muted? I don't have it muted, but I do have it way, way down. There we go. There's some game sounds for us. It's not that big, and that's because let's talk about my goals in the Legacy playthrough. Let's talk about my goals in the Legacy playthrough, okay? I am not looking to make the shop as big as possible, as quick as possible. I'm not looking to expand at extreme intense rates. What I am looking at, my #1 goal is to complete this bad boy. And you can see I'm pretty damn close. I'm within 400 cards of completing my binder of Tetramon. You'll notice my Destiny collection is you know, not quite as slay. I actually have more in there than I thought I did. I have more in there than I thought I did, but the Destiny collection is a little less impressive, one might say. So and we're starting off strong with a $6,000 card. I don't have the money for that, so let's check some people out. But my main goal is to complete the binder. That's what I really want, is to complete the collection. You'll notice I don't even have Destiny packs on any of my shelves yet because I want to complete the Tetramon collection before I move on to Destiny, because hey, this is my Legacy Store playthrough. And this is what I desire out of my personal playtime. So that's basically the objective here. We're going to try to make as money as we can and continue to expand the shop at a reasonable rate. But the primary objective here is completing that card collection as much as possible. You'll notice the title of this stream. The title of this stream is Fumbling the Bag. If you were around for the Teddy's Haven stream, you might have noticed something and about the prices. And that was me saying I'm not going to be a scalper. in this new playthrough of Teddy's Haven. That's not true in TCG Card Shop Simulator. We are going to be the scalpiest scalpers that we can actually manage while still making a profit, in fact. So, I don't have that card, and I have 2 of those cards, so I will absolutely accept that deal. Complete my collection for me. I am gonna try to get as much money out of everybody that I can, but when it comes to someone trying to sell us a new card, I gotta step back. I've got a little bit more room for people who are trying to sell me new cards. I'll go a little bit easier on them. We haven't really had any good deals come through the shop yet today. You'll also notice my store is pretty big and I'm still cashiering. I said this in the Teddy's Haven stream last night too, but I love the cashiering. I love scanning. I love... I don't know. I love typing in the number on my keyboard. I love hitting the space bar. The cashiering is like kind of one of the most fun parts of the game for me, so... We do not have this card. He's asking for almost market price. I'm not gonna push him too hard because I want that new card. So let's go for an easy 57. He didn't like that very much. Let's go for an easy 60. We're getting closer. $60, you know, that's no sweat off my back, and we'll still make a few dollars profit. Because if we do get a duplicate card, we'll sell it for so much fucking money, you guys. That's the thing. You're stinky. Do not be stinky in my establishment. These are both full. These are both full too. The amount of times I've almost downloaded the mod that improves the destinkifiers, but I haven't because I feel like of all the cheats that I have in this game, it's almost like too cheaty. And I don't have anything that affects my like ability to complete the collection either. You know, I don't have anything that like ups the percentage of rare cards that you'll find or whatever. In fact, with the card pack variety, technically it's the destink aspect is actually... See, this is where it gets difficult for me, but the destink aspect is insane. But have you ever walked into a game store? I wish that I could walk up with a can of spray deodorant in a real game store and just spray people in the face. So, hey, if anything, at least we're accurate to life. Here's where it gets difficult for me, because I only have one of these cards, and he wants it, but he's offering me a ghost for it. But it goes against my principles of not giving away cards that I only have one of. So I think I have to say no. Even though it really, really hurts me to do that. It really hurts me to do that. But I have to turn him away. If I had a duplicate of that card, it'd be all his. We're lining up a different way all of a sudden. That's interesting. Most of the randomized fits that you see are pretty good. Like this, she's killing it with the neon sneakers. She's killing it with the, you know, sweatpants hoodie combo. He's wearing a button-up shirt and suit jacket with gym shorts, though. And that's what I love about the character, the customer randomization mod, is some people have these just fire looks, and then some people come in really looking like fools. And it just brightens my day. Like, she's killing it. This is cute. It's got some early 2000s realness, sort of. This guy's, you know, he's in his casual wear. That's fine. That's a little preview of what the play mats look like. He's killing it. . You want to give me a scratched up ghost card. I'm actually okay, thank you though. I think I'll survive without that one in my collection. So one thing I haven't done, you guys be patient for a second, is I thought this was my employee for a second, and I was like, what are you doing? How are you spending your time? But I have not filled the automatic card opener that I got recently. Now, would it be better to put in all rare cards to up my chances of completing my collection sooner? Yes. But I have to put in everything in an equal amount or I'll die. And that's all I can really say about that. See? Giving ghost card. I have 2 of this ghost card. Even though the one that I own is more valuable, this is an easy yes because I get one that I don't have. Now it's graded, so I might have one that's not graded, but it's also graded very good, so it's not like it's bad either. There's my automatic lights going on. But I'm always, it really doesn't matter to me the price of the card. Like, if I don't have it, I'm going to buy it off of you. I knew that would be a good one. Very nice. I am usually always trying to push my purchases to, like, the max of what I can get out of them. But when people are, like, asking for significantly under the market price, I'll usually give them something a little closer to what they're asking for than I usually would. Like, 13 bucks? I don't have a problem with 13 bucks. How's 11 for you? But now he's giving me attitude, is the thing. We're going up because I don't have this card and I want this card. But the fact that he had attitude... That makes me not want to give you my money. I'm going to because I want that card. There's also something very satisfying to me about doing the registering very well. People are coming in with new cards up the wazoo today. So, but here's where I get upset. This card sells for 175 bucks at market price. You're asking for over $200? That's just rude. I'm gonna get really close to market price because I don't want to make him mad and have him walk away. If you haven't seen people play this game before, or if you haven't played it yourself before, if you lowball them too hard, they will straight up walk away from you. They won't even say anything. They'll just be gone. See, he's gonna be real stingy. I'm gonna have to go above market price to make sure he doesn't walk away. Yeah, get out of my store. Overpaying for cards. But it's all in the name of the collection. And that's the important part. I used some Christmas gift cards to get myself a new keyboard in preparation for wanting to try streaming again. Because the keyboard I had before was a gift from my dad, who's awesome. But he got me like a faux typewriter keyboard, and it's awesome. It's really cool. I love typing on it and stuff, except it's loud as shit. And I was like, there's no way that I can stream with a keyboard that loud. Like, it's just not possible. See, again, we're making me upset because this card sells for under 650 bucks. You're asking for $800. That is a lot of money over the market price. He turns around and walks away. I'm gonna be really sad. Okay, see, you went from $800 to $680. This dude's trying to scam me. Yeah, get out of my store. They know my goals. And they know they can get away with shit now. They know they can get away with it. I shouldn't have said anything. Damn. That's, well, listen. I just love pressing the space bar. I wasn't actually trying to end the transaction yet. I just love pressing the space bar, as we discovered in Teddy's Haven last night. People are coming in with new cards up the wazoo today. I love today. Today is a great day to be running this shop. I'll give you $15, bro. It's 15 bucks. Yeah, I'm not mad about that. Now, you might think that I'm really good at, like, doing math. I'm not really good at doing math. I just have so many hours in this game, and I make sure that all of my prices are round numbers, like multiples of 5. So I have memorized what coin combinations equal the change that they need. Stinky! Stinky, why? It's not good to be stinky. Every time I see someone stinky, I make sure to make my rounds and see if there's someone stinky in the other room. Like, what's even the point of this trade? Truly. Like, I'm not gonna do this just on principle of it. Like, there's no point. There's no point in any of this. A lot of times, I have the singular cards set up on the, like, edge of more expensive. Like, on the barest edge of a little bit more expensive. Where, like, some people are like, I'm not buying that shit. But they all eventually sell. Because, once again, I'm scalping the shit out of people. Let's see if we got anything new. We got a few expensive cards. A 40, a 50, a 40. That's not bad. We got a new one. One new one, though, is a little bit disappointing. I love when my employee leaves and he just drops whatever the fuck he's doing just straight to the floor. He does not care. He says, ship's over. Bye. I gotta go. And he's just out. I wish jobs worked like that in real life. Oops. I think that's pretty much it. The first thing I do at the end of the day is, of course, refill the card displays. My strategy here is ever since grading came out, the grading is insane. That was not the right button. Grading is insane. Did I just put that up? No. I didn't mean to do that. Because, like, what's my most expensive card in here right now? It's like $4,300, which I think is right around the most expensive card I've ever had in this binder. How long do I usually stream for? The thing is, this is literally my 3rd stream, like, since trying to come back after last streaming in 2022 or 2023 or whatever. So, like, the goal is, like, minimum 2 hours, but I think the Sunday stream went for, like, almost 3. So I think, like, around that amount of time. I'm crushing my... Nobody saw that, but my lipstick just fell out of the tube, and that's really depressing. I have been messing with it really bad for the entire stream so far, though, so that's really my fault. But yeah, like 2 to 3 hours. I don't think I'd go longer than that, but also this game really gets me into my flow state, so I could probably play this game for like 5 hours straight without even noticing. Until I get hungry, probably. But thank you for hanging out. It was so cool to see you. And now that I know that that's you, I understand. And I'm pretty sure I might have unfollowed you because I was like, who the fuck is this person? But now I'll follow you again because I know who you are. Can I do it from the screen? Let's find out. I can. There we go. Anyway. I'm sorry, I thought you were a stranger. Yay. See you a little bit later then. Where was I? What was I saying? Grading. I was talking about grading. So this is like probably right around the most expensive card I've ever had in the binder. I think I might have had like an $8,000 one once, but whatever. We're working on grading all of my expensive cards because grading is actually insane. Look at my most expensive card. Oh, I have it sorted differently here. Let's do price. That's my most expensive graded card. I can promise you this card was not close to that amount when I pulled it out of the pack. Like, I don't think I've ever pulled a $10,000 card out of a pack before. So grading is crazy, which is why I am, for the most part, trying not to sell any of these really expensive cards, even duplicates, outright. Like, you can see I have a couple of these in here that have duplicates that could be sold. And actually, I've got, don't look at the bills, I've always got these going. Ooh, we get 2 of them tomorrow. Excellent. So when I'm putting cards up, I always do that on the stand. For the most part, I'm like trying to sell anything like under $20 on the stand until I can get it graded. And because I open so many packs in a day, you know, I never run out of stock to be doing that, essentially. That's kind of the strat that I use here. Like, you can see even these that are like valuable cards have a lot of duplicates in them. My restocker does also have card display restocking duties. He pulls out of this, but as you can see, this is extremely full. So I kind of just let him pull from that and then restock myself at the end of the day. I really don't think these need to be restocked. One does. I am getting to the point where the store is big enough and there's enough stuff that, like, it's getting to be a little bit much to restock the whole store myself at the end of the day. Because I just have the very, very basic employee who's basically there to just, like, make sure that shelves aren't going completely empty, more or less, ever. And the boxes, just the purple ones, and we'll have to buy more for that. See, I call it purple. I know it's not purple. What is it? It's common, rare, something in legendary. I actually don't know what they are. Basic, rare, epic, and legendary. Of course. Of course, of course, of course. I'll just put those in my card now so I don't forget. We did not come away with bad profits today either. The basic ones, the red ones, and the green ones. You're gonna see me doing a lot of jumping, I hear. So you'll see when I throw this away, I get $1 from throwing the box away. So it just kind of, like, I don't know, just a little bit more dopamine in the gambling game. The yellow ones and the blue boxes. I know they all have names. And I got a shop discount for that one. I'm never ever going to refer to anything by its actual name. We're going on what the characters look like and the color of the packaging. And more will be revealed on this as we get into it. The earthen ones. Should I try to actually learn the names of all the products? Especially for stream? Probably. Am I going to? I don't know if I have the actual ability to do it. Genuinely. Oop. So hopefully this episode of TCG today is cozy for the viewer, but I want you to know that this is serious business in my heart and mind. I take this shop extremely, gravely serious. I almost threw away a Minstar plushie. That's crazy because that's the box of what I just threw away, and that's actually unusual. With that mod, I can sometimes get things that I don't even like have the license for yet, and that's always very fun. But I actually have an amount of licenses at this point that doesn't happen quite as much. Need more deodorant. I always need more deodorant, and I always forget to get it. So I'm gonna add it to the cart now. Which one should I need? This one. I also never play with my game volume this high. I feel like I normally play this game like nearly inaudible. And the footsteppy sounds are really good. I didn't know that the footsteppy sounds were that good. So here's how I refer to these. And I know they all have names, but that's not how I talk about them. We've got, and don't be mad, we've got pigs, beetles, stars, and bats. And then we have big pigs. And that's how I refer to them in my mind. You might have guessed that, no, I'm not a Pokemon player. And I don't have the ability to memorize names like this. I know they have names. And I know that I should be respectful and call them by their names. I just don't. I can't remember them. There's simply too many. I so rarely have to restock though. Board games. So when you hear me refer to all of the different creatures by animals that really only vaguely resemble them at times, I don't know what to say. There was a car revving noise outside that I genuinely for a second thought was in the game. And I was like, wow, there's a lot of ambiance that I miss when I have the game audio almost muted. We do not need to restock the purple boxes. And I know they're not called purple boxes, but in my heart and soul they're called purple boxes. None of these need restocking. The red dice can go for another day. None of these did either, which is very rare. Definitely our bat plushies, though. Our pig plushies can stand another day as well. The playmats definitely do. That's these ones. Beetles and big pigs, probably. And, like, none of the board games do, which is crazy. I should probably throw in the collector books, just because you don't get a lot in a box anyway. Let's take a look at our licenses. We do not have enough for the next figurine license, so that's what we've got for now. Let's go to tabletop. I know I need more of these. This we can probably get another license of. Oh no, you know what? I remember from my last playthrough, I was actually focusing on expansions. Not furniture, expansions first. Next one is 2,300, which I do have enough for, but what are my bills at? So we gotta save a little bit of money. Oops. Oopsie. You know, when I leave myself late on my bills the last time I played, and then I come back a few days later, not having remembered, the only person I can blame is myself. And I know I could leave all of these things on the ground and let my worker take care of them when he comes in tomorrow, but I just like it. It's part of the experience for me. Don't need to restock these, I just got more. For the sake of having more. I remember. I feel like the epic boxes have been going fast recently. Like, I feel like I've had to buy whole boxes almost every day the past, like, in-game week. Oh, I got confused for a second. That's all the restocking. So, it's time to rip some packs. What we got going on here? Nothing. Wow, nothing? Wow, nothing? You know, a $140 card is fine, but... Dang. Not a bad profit, because for once in my life, I didn't spend all of my money down to the barest penny, which is usually what I do every single day. So, you know, not bad. Not bad at all. And I came out onto the street because I knew we were gonna have things. What? I got a poor one. It's probably one of the ones I bought from people. That's okay, though. I'm not mad. One fair, but altogether, mostly good. I feel like almost all of my expensive cards have come... I know. Don't get your panties in a twist. Almost all of my expensive cards have come from packs and not actually from deals with people, which I feel like is, like, unusual. Because definitely in the early game, almost all of my expensive or rare cards came from buying them off of people. And that was why it took me so long to progress the shop in this game originally. Because I would spend all my money on deals. But that's, again, the goal is to complete that collection. So it's the name of the game. But, like, wow. You know? This is a useless deal to me. Thank you for exact change. Best customer. Love when people buy those big figures. They look so cool on the counter. Okay, so our primary objective today is to make $6,000 so that we can pay our bills. I forget about the bills a little bit. Okay, to make $7,000 so we can pay our bills. I forget about the bills. And by the time I remember the bills, I've already restocked the store and bought an expansion. Or a license. And I already have no money. And then the next day I forget again, and then the next day I forget again, and it just kind of becomes an endless cycle. You want 30 cents for that card, you take 30 cents for that card. I'm okay with that. You know, that is no sweat off my back. Anything to add to my collection? Not a lot of big spenders today, I'm noticing. Y'all in your single cards. At least it was a $30 card, though. A raid? Hello! Oh my gosh! Hi, everybody! That's so cool! That's the first time I've ever been raided. With a party of 5, too! That's low-key kind of a lot of people. Hello! It's so nice to have you in. I'm like, kind of a brand new streamer. I streamed in like 2022, 2023, but I haven't done it in a really long time. And literally this Sunday, I finally sat down and was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stream again. So what awesome timing to get a raid. And I look so beautiful. Thank you. That's so sweet of you to say. But oh my gosh, how exciting. We're just we're grinding the shop today. We are this is my legacy store, which I know it's not that big, okay? But the goal here is not to make the shop gigantic. The whole goal here is to round out this book. I want to complete my collection, and I'm close. I'm within 400 cards now, so we're wheeling and dealing and trying not to fumble the bag too much. That's the goal. And a perfect opportunity arose. I got 2 of those. That's a new card. Absolutely, absolutely, you can have that deal. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Nobody's reputation can be ruined because I know so little. My shop is huge compared to yours. Well, hey, that makes me feel good because I feel like every time I see someone play this game, their store looks like a giant warehouse to me. And I feel like I'm pretty humble in here still. I definitely have not mastered the like use of the shelves. I'm gonna be honest, I have hundreds of hours in this game and just realized that the top of this is a shelf. So, you know, the shelf mechanics are still slightly mysterious to me. And we're making it work. We're really making it work though. It's really difficult to progress in this game in the early part, I feel like. Especially if your objective is my objective, which is to, like, complete the catalog. Because people just come in with cards all the time. So I was always spending all of my money on buying the cards that people came in with instead of any of the expansions. This deal means nothing to me. That does nothing for me. We kind of did the mod rundown at the beginning, but I do have a few mods in here. Some QOL and a couple things that change gameplay. Like you might notice my customers are randomized, which doesn't change the way that the customers behave, but it just makes them look different when they come in. So the populace is a little bit more interesting. What are the ones that change gameplay? Let's see if I can remember off the top of my head. I have a, let's see if we can do an experimental pack here. I have I don't remember what it was called, card variety content something, so that you can find all different, oh, I also have fast pack opening on. You can find all different rarities in all different packs. So like a common pack will still mostly have common cards in it, but you might get like an epic or a rare in there too. And the same thing for the other packs. Like a legendary pack will still have mostly legendaries, but you might get a common or like a rare in there too. And I feel like that is the one that changes the gameplay the most. And I love that one. I feel like it adds a little bit of a layer of difficulty to the card collection, which is like my whole thing. So we're pretty... This is a new card, so I can't lowball him too much, and he's pretty within market price, so I don't... Beautiful. Beautiful. I haven't fumbled too much. The only thing I fumbled was when that guy wanted 6 billion... Oh my gosh, I can't... Whoa, 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 whoa. Everybody calm down. $6,000 for a card, and I had $1,000 in my bank account. I have not played Phasmo simply because I just like I don't know. I love horror. Horror is like my favorite genre, but I cannot be the one partaking of the horror. I love a scary movie and I love to watch people play scary games. I cannot be the one playing the scary game because I just can't handle it. I love to watch it, but being an active member of the events is like too much for me. But Minecraft, of course. Always Minecraft. A classic. Too much of a chicken for scary movies. My thing is that, like, I do get scared. It's not like I'm one of those people that's like, oh, I watch gore for fun or whatever, you know? Like, I do get scared of things. It's not about not getting scared. It's about, like... I just like it. I like being scared. And pretty much anything and everything will scare me. So. My partner does not like scary movies, though. To the point where they, like, yeah, like the adrenaline. Yeah, for sure. But my partner does not like scary movies to the point where they will feel, like, ill watching them. So, for the past, like... We've been together for like 6 years. I would say the past 4 years I've been very horror movie deprived. Because I only ever watch them when we go to visit my parents. But we did go see Iron Lung the other day. And I loved it and they loved it. And it was really, really good. Has anyone gotten their Iron Lung watch in? That deal does nothing for me. Yeah, I don't think I like jump scares. My favorite kind of horror is the, like, paranormal type horror. Like, I love a ghost. I love a possession. I'm not huge on, like, slashers as much. Yeah, Iron Lung is the Markiplier movie. Oh, but you couldn't get tickets in time? That is so unfortunate. He has mentioned that he's going to try to get it on streaming services and Blu-ray as well, but I went into Iron Lung thinking, like, I feel like it's going to be good. Like, I went in with a really good feeling about it, and it exceeded my expectations, even though I was like, I had expectations. Like, I was like, I feel like this is going to be a good movie, and it was better than I was anticipating for sure. Oh, yeah, that makes sense, Alex, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm in a big city, Portland, so, you know, we had options and our theater was relatively big, but I know that all of the basically non-America locations sold out like crazy. We're also super low-key broke because I lost my job to AI in October. But we literally budgeted, like, we literally had an Iron Lung fund so that we could make sure we could go see it. Whoa, that figurine is going crazy. But it was worth. I mean, no, unemployment sucks. Unemployment in the current socioeconomic atmosphere sucks. Losing my job to AI really sucks. But I guess it gave me the time and the opportunity to try and do this again. So I guess there's that. Yeah. Yeah, the psychological horrors, those are the ones I like too. I don't even really need like huge jump scares or anything, but the ones that just make me feel like unsettled. Those are just the best. It's been so long since I've watched them, though. But Iron Lung was on my most recent. Oh my gosh, I know. I recently, another game I play a lot of is Infinity Nikki, and I post like shorts for Infinity Nikki. And I just recently left TikTok because of everything that went down, but before I left, this deal does nothing for me. It was getting so hard to find audios that were not AI. Like, it used to be so easy to post on TikTok. Like, as long as you had the video made, to just, like, go in and grab a random sound that more or less fit the aesthetic of what you were posting. And, like, in the last couple months, really, I had to, like, cite my sources. Like, I would literally look at a sound, look at the artist, and then go to YouTube and look the artist up to make sure that they were a real person before I used the song, because I didn't want to be accidentally using AI music in the videos. It was like, ugh. It was like, this is too much work for this. I do want that ghost card very much. Thank you. Yeah, I overpaid for that, but I don't even care. Music is awesome. I'm not necessarily musically inclined, but I am a music lover. I was a percussionist in school. But yeah, music is awesome. It's a good thing to get into. I think anybody who is making their own art right now are the people that we need in this world. It's more important than ever to like make and share your art, I think. That's awesome. Percussionists rule. I went to a backwater school, so I don't really have the proper knowledge that I should have around my music, but oh, she went down by a lot there. But it was very important to me. I went to band camp in the summer and everything. It was huge. Guitar and piano as well. I tried to learn piano briefly in high school, but I was trying to teach myself and it was not happening. I just think anyone who can play any instrument is awesome and like the coolest person in the world. I used to be able to like run a little tune together, but it's gotten to the point where I don't even remember where the notes on the keys are anymore. It's bad. It's so bad. I'm cracking open some of these packs here. Let's see if we got anything good. The last one was a real disappointment, so. Oh, awful. 95 and a new card. A new card is important, but that was awful. That was a disappointing round there. Oh! Not what I meant to do. No. There we go. What kind of, like, genres do you like to sing? Do you like R&B or blues or rock or what kind of genres do you like to sing in or make music in general? Oh, I ran into that wall really hard. I filled these. All right. Oh, I didn't look at the shelf actually. Yeah, pop, but it honestly changes. I feel like people who can sing can often sing like kind of in any genre they want. It's just that they usually have like a favorite genre to sing in. But pop is cool. Do you do your own songs or do you like to do covers? Well, hey, I mean, I feel like if you like can qualify yourself as a singer, you can't be that bad, truly. as long as you're putting effort into it, it can't be that bad, right? Yeah. When it comes to drumming, leaning towards a bluesy vibe, but listening wise, it's metal and rock usually. Sick. I never really got to drum in anything that wasn't just like, you know, like school band type of genre. So at band camp we had a pirate themed year, and that was definitely the best because we got to do some sea shanties and things like that. Oh my gosh, we almost forgot to pay our bills. That would have been really bad because it would have definitely gone up to like almost $8,000 tomorrow. This is really gonna hurt. Oh, that was a lot of money. That was a lot of money that I just paid. I think people never have an accurate opinion on their own skill, especially when it comes to singing. Like, I feel like people who are usually like, oh, I'm okay, are amazing, and the people who are like, yeah, I'm actually so good, are usually, like, not that good. So, your humility tells me that you're probably better than you say you are. And yeah, that goes for the guitar, too. I'm running into walls like crazy right now. I've never had a chat this active, so I'm learning new skills right now. How to play and read and talk all at the same time. Nothing needed there. I always get a new box of the collector what are they called? The collection binders? Whatever. And then they don't sell for like a week. Thank you! You're all so nice. It's so cool to have people in here. I appreciate you hanging out. What stream did you come from? Thank you all so much. You're so nice. I assume you must have come from another TCG stream, since you all seemed to. Oh my goodness, getting caught behind the door. I need my door mod over here too. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. I will have to check them out and give a follow back for the raid as thanks because, oh my goodness. Awesome. I'm a huge shop simulator person, and the fact that this game has the like collection element of trying to complete the whole binder, it does very, very good things for my brain. So, thank you. I appreciate that. Playing and reading chat is a skill and I'm doing well. I'll take it. I'll take it. I was the job that I lost, I was a teacher, so I was relatively decent at talking and reading at the same time, most of the time. Or talking and stopping children from going insane at the same time, but... Have Darren rate you live on stream. I'll tell y'all though, the worst time of year to be a teacher is Christmas. I was a reading teacher to all ages, and when I say all ages, I mean all ages, 4K all the way up through college students as well. And the worst time of year to be a teacher is around Christmas, because it's just a bunch of 4K through third graders all trying to tell each other that Santa Claus is not real. So hard. I taught virtually, so we were on Zoom, and it's literally like It's literally a game. It's literally like a fight to the death to mute them in time before they tell everybody else in class that Santa Claus is not real. The hardest part of the job. We're gonna put Darren on the spot. Darren has to listen to this clip and then give Alex a live rating on stream. So we have a lot of product to replace today, and I'm gonna be honest, not that much money to do it. So we might have to be stingy with what we restock. We definitely need our epic boxes, again, as always. The last few months of college on Zoom, it was mostly okay until the yappers got yapping. I have two thoughts towards that. I did the end of my freshman year of college on Zoom, and that was actually just the worst. I mean, just awful. Not blue. I need green. Dang it. Oh my gosh, it was just terrible. I had to go back home and stuff, and we have a very, very small house where I didn't really have a room. Like, I had a bedroom, but it wasn't a bedroom where I could go, like, spend time. Like, it was small enough that there was room for me to go sleep, and that was pretty much it. It wasn't really a room that had space to do my own thing in. So I was, like, attending class in the living room every day, you know. My dad was a teacher, so he was also, like, teaching, you know, from home too. Like, it was really strange. And you know, I was a freshman. I had finally gotten away and gotten my little taste of independence and whatever, and then bam, right back at home, right at the end of the year. It was just awful. But thankfully it was only that year we had to do remote. We had online classes the next year as well, but we were on campus, like able to attend the classes from our dorm room, so it was a little better. I almost threw a D20 dice red away. This is another mod I have. I have the recycle mod on. So you can see I get a little dollar back every time I throw an empty box away. There's a chance to get a shop discount, and there's also a chance to sometimes get one random item when you throw a box away too. And the red dice was perfect because I kind of need to restock the red dice, and I don't want to yet, so. But I feel like the last few months of college is, like, worse. Like, anyone who had to finish school online, I feel like just got the absolute shortest possible end of the stick, for sure. Because you just miss out on a lot of the senior stuff, sort of. Unfortunately, when it comes to the yappers yapping, that was super me. I was a yapper since the day I could yap in school, so it's probably my fault. Okay, Alex has sent his clip to Darren, so now we must patiently await the rating. When you went to uni, it was a strange hybrid thing where most was online, but one lesson a week was on campus. That was odd to try and adapt to for a music course. That sounds awful. Were you like at home and you had to commute to school once a week? Or were you in a dorm taking classes online and just had to go out, like, to a building once a week? Because having to commute to campus, like, once a week, I feel like. I mean, I guess maybe it would be nice to have something to do to a point. Darren says not even 3 seconds in and your vocal control is already more than just okay. So, or 30 seconds in. So it sounds like someone was being a little bit too humble based on what I've so far heard. Listen, I don't even want to look at the results from today because we had to pay almost $7,000 in rent, and that's just a little too close to reality for my tastes, so we're not talking about the results. You know what I didn't do? Is I did not send out a new round of cards to trade. It would send it to me if you had me on Discord. I pretty much only use Discord for like personal stuff, personal friends. Like I literally talk to my parents through Discord. But maybe if this like streaming thing happens, maybe that's something that will happen one day. I can see a stinker in the background at this very moment. I know someone back there is stinky. I can smell it. In my store. Daring to be smelly. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Did he get blasted already? He already got blasted. Oh. Are they again? Did you go to the right place? Yes. Alright. Hello! A card I already own? That's okay. I'll sell it for more money. That's fine. Oh, not $28, actually. That would be unfortunate. Is it way too low? I'm not going to give you a lot more because I already own one of these. And all I'm going to do to this one is sell it. So you have to understand. I need to make a profit. This is where the scalping comes in. I can't resist the scalping in this game. I'm addicted to it. Darren's review is that breath control and everything is pretty awesome, not gonna lie, and you undersold your skills. That is the official verdict. How's that? A little bit more? I can do a little bit more. It's still under $2. Well, no, you know. Pushing it, that's fine. I haven't checked our catalog. If we can break into 1,100 cards in this catalog by the end of the stream, I'll be extremely happy about that. Approved, signed, sealed, delivered. You're looking into something like rap popish when you make your own songs? Very cool. When I think of like rap pop, I think of 21 Pilots, because I was a crazy 21 Pilots fan when I was in high school. Oop, that was the wrong number. Unfortunately, if there's a genre I don't know that much about, it is pop music. So I feel like I don't have a lot of good comparisons artist-wise. Ooh. Let's try that again. 21 Pilots. I feel like, as what happens with all bands that you love, is that they eventually kind of start making music that you don't really love as much, which is fine. But I haven't gotten into any of their recent albums. I think the song that they wrote for Arcane is like my most recent actually on my playlist song that they've come out with. The line rules. Oh, those are artists I know. Of course I know Eminem, but I also know NF too. I don't know if my dad knows NF. And I know a few songs from them. The most recent one you listened to was Drum Solo because duh. You know, even as an ex-drummer, someone who hasn't even, like, seen a pair of drumsticks in real life, for like 4 or 5 years, you still you appreciate the drums in every song forever. It never really leaves you if you've been a drummer. Love rap in general. I listen to rap. I feel like I'm a little bit more pickier with my rap though than I am with other genres. I feel like I'm not like I'm not smart enough to appreciate a lot of rap music sometimes. I feel like I like more of the classic artists. Like my go-to genre or favorite artists. I feel like my go-to genre is probably, unfortunately, and listen, don't 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 freak out, but like Midwest emo. I grew up in Upper Michigan and I went to college in Wisconsin. So the Midwest emo's really like in my veins. But yeah. I love like a garage punk type of thing. Anything like that is very good. Jeez, what's their name? Oh no, I am also terrible with names, so I never remember a band name ever. In before JG recommends Sleep Token. Listen, you don't have to recommend Sleep Token to me, okay? But of course, like, you can never go wrong with, like, the classics, like MCR and stuff like that. Um, I think I like weird music a little bit too, but I'm not like I'm not into I don't do like the crazy experimental stuff. Like when I say weird music, I think Mother Mother has been in my that's not the right buttons. Has been in my like Spotify top, what is it called? Spotify Wrapped like #1 every single year. So, I guess I would have to say Mother Mother is my favorite. I don't know if there is a song by Mother Mother that exists that I don't know every single lyric to. Mitski was my other top artist this year. We got to see a concert, like, oh my gosh, like 2 years ago now already, and that was like the best moment of my life. Those cards are worth the exact same amount, and that deal means nothing to me. I don't know those names. Me, I'm gonna go to bed. New streamer appears. Now suddenly it's 10:37. Oh no, the time zones. It's not even 2 p.m. here for me, so it's prime afternoon right now. But get your rest. Rest is important. For us unemployed folk, sleep means nothing. But for y'all in school or with real jobs, sleep is incredibly valuable, so. This car's kind of beat up, but I don't have it. Oh, he's asking for a way more than market price, though. Well, let's see what happens. I can give you market price for it because it is a ghost card that I don't have. I don't really want to give you more than that, though. Just on principle of it not being in good condition. I'm still mad, but I guess I'm not that mad. Got home from a mental hospital 2.5 hours ago. Well, then you really need some rest. Your body and mind need some rest right now. It's a bit low. It is not a bit low. You're giving me a card that looks like it has gone through a lawnmower, and you're telling me that $200 is not enough money for you? I don't agree. Girl, get out of here. Defo rest, but being the rebuttal. This means like this card means nothing to me. Yeah. You're welcome for 70 cents. I'm really glad that you spent your time to come to my store today so that you could walk away with 70 cents. Don't let my stream be the thing that deprives you of sleep. Because then I'll feel bad. When you're trying to conduct your life tomorrow and you're falling asleep on your feet, then it'll be my fault. Yeah, I thought that one was pushing it a little bit. Oh! When they get mad and walk away, it is so visceral. Like, the way they just, like, silently turn around, shake their head back fully to you, it's crazy. Like, it feels like I have committed some kind of social fluke that will be spoken about for years to come. I don't think there's any game on this planet that elicits the facial expressions from me that this game does. Like, I will be over here fully jaw on the floor because one of my deals got rejected. We've succeeded. Alex is going to sleep. As they should. And for all of you other folk who it also sounds like it's 10 to almost 11, you might want to think about it too. 30 minutes more? 30 minutes more feels like, you know, it feels like a strong starting point for this negotiation. Up until 6 a.m. I don't think my body could even withstand staying up until 6 a.m. This upsets me. You want an almost $1,200 card for a card that doesn't even cost $850. I know I don't have this card, but I only have one of the graded cards, and this is just offensive. You need to leave. And I'm banning you from the premises, actually. L-trade indeed. I mean, truly, like, these people are taking advantage of me. Me, the corporation. The people are taking advantage of me, the corporation. $60. A new card. $600. Another new card. I'm happy. I'm happy with multiple new cards in one pull. This pleases me. That's true. Especially if we're coming out of a... Oh my gosh, I need to stop running into walls. If we're coming out of a tough mental time, sleep is one of those things that's like the easiest possible like remedy you can use to make yourself feel better. Never underestimate the power of sleep and also orange juice. I stand by orange juice as a miracle elixir, actually. There's something about that hit of vitamin D. See, with or without pulp is a really, really good question. I'm a pulp lover. I'll take like a high pulp. Like, I want to be chewing on my orange juice. My partner cannot stand even like a grain of pulp. Like, they won't drink it. So, and because they won't drink pulp, when I will drink no pulp, we are a no pulp household, unfortunately. But when we go and visit my parents over the holidays, I get to enjoy that pulpy orange juice that I love. My parents compromise and get medium pulp instead of high pulp for my partner. A great sacrifice. Without pulp for you as well, huh? I don't know what it is. I'm a texture person, and without pulp isn't bad. It's not like, you know, it's not like the drinking experience of a no pulp is bad. It's the smoothness is wonderful. But with pulp, I don't know. I feel like I'm getting like nutrients or something. I almost threw away a card preserver. I don't think I even have one of these yet. Yippee! Should I put this? Probably time to fill up those shelves. I'm gonna want to do some rearranging of these things because I want all of the like card things near each other. Okay, hear me out. Yeah. Yeah. This is good. This is good. The shelf has more space. I forgot how small these shelves are. It's fine. Wait, but I need an empty box for... Okay, we're gonna put it here. And then I'm gonna move it here. And then I'm gonna take that tag off. No. And then I'm gonna take these back. And then I'm gonna put that down. And then I'm gonna remove the tag. And then I'm gonna put these away. And it's perfect. And it was the most efficient possible way to solve that problem. You probably do get, like, some more nutrients from pulp, but I'm sure it's, like, so negligible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's in the same realm of conversation as the people who are, like, actually, fruit is bad for you because it has sugar in it. And it's like, okay, like, you're telling me that fruit is bad for me? But fiber. Fiber is very important, and I feel like humans don't get enough fiber in general. We're a fiberless species. I was gonna say, at this point, Alex, you gotta lurk, or you're gonna get called out. It's so cool that your whole group came in as friends, too. That's a very fun experience. Oh, that wasn't at all what I actually meant to pick up. I think so. Do I need these? Yes, I do. I also need yellow ones. Exactly 2 yellow ones, which means I get to throw this box away, too. Beautiful. I need red, green, and yellow. Us friends? Friends, more like I'm a target for bullying. Every group has got to have the butt of the joke, is the thing. It's the ecosystem of friends. You're the Wade of the Mark, Bob, and Wade. And that's okay. No friend group survives without a Wade. Oh my gosh, I forgot where I was on the shelf. Deodorant time. And as always, I have to order more deodorant. You make it so easy to bully when you need sleep. You can't argue with that logic. Darren gave you the nickname Apples Alex, coming from another streamer. Oh, so when they were referring to an apple, that was you? I like this. I like this. I think food nicknames are very fun, as I'm sure you can probably tell by my screen name, which is Soda. Yeah, the other streamer. Cool. How I identify you from other Alexes. One of those very common names where you know like 4 of people with the same name, so you have to find a way to differentiate them from each other. Which one do I need? All of them, except for this one, of course. It's the truth. Oh, I just realized I think I was throwing out some incorrect pronouns there. My apologies. Apple is just Apple. Alex is Apple Alex. Use everything. That makes me feel better. Just want to make sure I'm always being respectful, especially as someone who myself does not use binary pronouns. It's important to me. We're at the restocking part of the day. Just so slow but so cozy. I just love the little footy steps. Oh, well, that would explain that, actually. I don't remember the footy steps being so satisfying. I didn't look at absolutely anything on that shelf to remember what needed to be restocked. The purple boxes almost always need to be, though. Those did not. So yesterday we paid almost $7,000 in rent. Today we're gonna have to pay a lot of money in restock because we have a lot of empty shelves at the end of this day. I always get more boxes even if I'm only missing one box on the shelf because they sell fast. White dice. What did I need over here? Blue card boxes. Those are in accessories. We need some of those. I think we might need piggies, but I actually think we can still wait. We can still wait on piggies. No, we should get piggies. We should get some piggies. We've neglected the piggies for multiple days in a row now. Those again. And the flowy ones, I think I'll wait on the other two. This one again, and the Flory, not Flowy. I'm trying to remember their names. It's just that I'm wrong. That's all. Need more pigs. Always more pigs. I'm gonna spend all my money on restocking as per usual. It's okay, it's all in the name of the game. It's all in the name of the game. We needed those too. I'll skip those. I need the penny sleeves. And no, wrong. If I had enough money for this license, not even a little bit. I think going to bed before your friends rain down fury upon you is probably a good move. Besides, we're at a good stopping point at the end of the day, and we'll probably do a little bathroom break after I'm done restocking for the day here anyway. So it's a perfect time to make the transition to sleepy time. Whoa. I'll try that again. I missed. Only because you asked nicely, though. My character's calves must be so ripped because I'm absolutely clearing these tables every time. The amount of parkour being done in a shop simulator is rather impressive. Good night, Alex. Thank you so much for hanging out. It was so nice to have you here. Perhaps we will see each other again in another stream sometime. Okay. This I felt like was a good day. I feel like we didn't necessarily ramp up the collection that far today, but I feel like we did a good job of not spending every last penny that we owned, which is something I struggle with in this game, is not spending all of my money down to literally zero every single evening. So I'm gonna take this one as a win. I bought 2 boxes of these. Okay. I didn't mean to do that, but okay, I guess. I don't know how that happened, but that's fine. That's fine. These games do give you unlimited stamina, and that's what I live for. I can sprint and jump everywhere, and I cannot be stopped. Jumping clear over the heads of my customers constantly. We got some packs to rip before we end this day. 2 valuable cards on one screen is always very nice to see. A very valuable card over here. Another valuable. Hey, if we have like a 1 exclamation point on every screen, I feel like that's a pretty good round of pulls. No new cards in that batch, but we're getting to the point where imagine how wild that would be IRL. I mean, imagine you walk into a game store. There are 3 card display tables in the front of the store, even though the store is like barely 100 square feet. The owner of the card shop, who is maniacally scanning items behind the counter, jumps over the counter to grab a bottle of spray deodorant and sprays it directly into your mouth and eyes before putting the can they just used back on the shelf to sell to a customer. And then they proceed to jump clear over your head to enter the next room. I mean, that would be the experience of a lifetime, I think. That would be something that would make me feel like the simulation is not simulationing as it should be. Both of these need one. I wish I could pick up multiple of these at one time. Okie dokie. I know I have more of these to bundle, always. You know, some people probably would pay for that, at least to a certain extent. People have paid for weirder things. Let's see how we did. I feel pretty good. I have a good feeling. Okay. $100 in profit isn't, like, amazing. But it's not bad. With that, though, I think we reached a good little pause point. I think that I'm going to go take a bathroom break, which I live in a teeny tiny little apartment, so that will take me all of like 3 minutes. But if anyone decides that now is a good time to do their thing, go like join another streamer or go to bed for the night, or if you do plan to stick around too, that's awesome. But we are gonna take a little tiny like 5-minute break, go grab some water, go grab a snack, maybe get comfy, and I'll be right back. Thank you guys. I am returned. I am refreshed. I have fresh ice cubes in my cup. And it is time to sell some cards to some people and complete this card collection. Let's do it. Thank you to everyone who stuck around and still hanging out. That rules. Opening up this bad boy right away. And the first thing we need to do is, oh my goodness, replace our supply. Which was the one thing I forgot to do last night. Just an easy 800 bucks. It's okay. It's okay. An easy $800 never hurt anyone. I'm just kidding. I have had that exact amount of money absolutely ruin my life before, so. It was a terrible thing to say and a terrible thing to manifest. Gorgeous. And I'm sure I have a long line of customers at this register now. Thank you for your patronage. $1.30 is not, you know, like my most favorite amount of money that someone has ever spent in the store, but that's, you know, what can you say? And look who has come to visit us once again. Come on, girl. Get comfy. Go ahead. What she's gonna do is she's gonna stand here. Come get comfy so I can continue playing my video game, please. Yeah. There you go. There we go. She's on her way. Are you gonna lay in a way that's like really on my arm so that my wrist starts to hurt from having to press back into your body? I'm sure you are. Cat in lap does mean that the checkout process is about to get at least 50% slower because I have to type with one hand because she has locked down my arm, and also I cannot see the keyboard. She lays in my lap in a way where I have to, like, support her body with my arm, which does mean that my mouse hand literally gets sore from, like, pushing against her while I play. Nope. Your head is in the way, Miss Calliope. Hello, welcome back in. Like I said, our breaks are very short because my apartment is 4 inches long. There is a cat. I'm not sure. You can probably see her little ears down here. You missed her getting settled in, but she decided. Let's see if I can experiment with this. I haven't actually done the transition to face cam only, and I know by moving this camera, I'm gonna have a terrible time trying to reset it. But let's see if she's, there she is. Hey girl! Can you look up here at the camera instead of at me? Oh my goodness. She's just little. She's half of the reason why I keep the pillow in my lap, because she really likes to lay up here. Do you think you could look this way so that people can see your lovely little face? You're so cute. You're just a little baby. Okay. Back up. I know. She's really reaching for me. Where were we? There-ish? There-ish. There we go. Her name is Calliope. She is named after Kratos' daughter and also the Muse of Music. There-ish. Oh, I didn't put the game back up though. Common streamer L right there. I was forgetting to put the game back on screen. Let's try that again. And she's very needy. She has dorm cat syndrome really bad because we got her in college, so she's like, she's very attached at the hip. And then I was working remotely for the past year and a half up until October. So she's really attached at the hip because she's never, ever alone, ever. She's adorable. She's a very good girl. I think she, like, does not have a lot of the, like, things that I see a stinker. Hold on, sir. Oh, I can't get out of the screen. Stinker spotted. Where'd you go? Any more stinkers? I keep getting caught behind the door. No more stinkers. Like, she's not smelly. And I feel like there are a lot of cats that are, like, smelly. You know? Like, sometimes cats have a smell to them. Or they make things smell. And I feel like she doesn't as bad. Of course, our apartment still smells like cat and still smells like litter. But for the most part, she's pretty good. Oh, that is the wrong amount. Her biggest problem is that she is very, very good at making noise. So in our apartment, we have, we don't have, like, real, I mean, they're doors, but they're, like, sliding doors on a track. They're not doors on hinges. You know? So, and they're not tight in those tracks. They're rather loose. And she knows that they make so much noise. So, whenever in the middle of the night, her absolute favorite thing to do is to go up to the closet door. I see a stinker. You thought you were going to come in here and be stinky. Wrong. Her absolute favorite thing is, in the middle of the night, to go up to the closet door, to look me right in the eyes, put her paw on the closet, and go on the closet door, and make the most raucous, loud noise you could possibly imagine a singular door could make. So she is, hey, she would definitely be a percussionist if she was a human. 100% she would, because man, can she find things that make noise and make so many different noises with them. So she does not like closed doors. She also knows how to open the sliding doors, too. Like, she knows how to wiggle them so she can stick her little paw in there and just, like, slide the door over, because it's not like they're heavy or anything like that. So... Oh! It's so visceral. It's so visceral when they get mad at you. Anyway. So there's no closed doors in this apartment. Ever. Because she will just simply open it if she chooses to do so. I remember when I was, like, first... She's gonna get mad at that, I can tell. When I was first teaching and things like that, and, you know, she would climb up on the desk now and then and, like, be in the way. And people would be like, well, why don't you just, like, close the door? Just, like, put her in another room and close the door. And I'm like, I wish I could put her in another room and close the door. That's a dream. That is a dream, to be able to put her in a room, close the door, and dream that she would stay in that room. No. She just opens. Who needs privacy? I mean, really, truly. Apparently not us. But yeah, all in all, besides being very annoying at night like most cats are, she's pretty good. Shouldn't scratch things too terribly. She She's not, like, loud. She does meow, but she meows specifically at night, and she's not a yowler, at least, so... She does know how to sound very forlorn, but... She just hates bedtime. Like any toddler does. That was reasonable. That one made me mad. That one made me mad. That one was annoying. Whoa! Ghost pack. I love when that happens. You get a whole pack. Oh, gorgeous. None of these are new, but that I don't even care. Cause oh, beautiful. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, love. Wonderful. I don't even care what the rest of the screen has to say. I don't even care what the rest of that screen has to say. My day's made. Who cares? Huge W. I'm gonna sell all of those ghost cards for so much money. After they're graded, of course. Life, you can't put your head on the space bar, though. So you put your head on the space bar, then I'm gonna jump uncontrollably. Okay? But the thing is, she really wants to put her head on the space bar. It's her favorite pillow is my space bar. What are you accomplishing by rolling around right now? We're gonna have to get a kitty cam set up. Okay. So that's her spinning in my lap and knocking my mouse out of the way. I know that you're mad, but I need the use of my arm, unfortunately. Kitty cam is a must. I feel like I could probably make that happen. I could probably, like, turn my phone into a kitty cam or something. I'm not tech savvy, but I'm not, you know, I'm not a master. I'm really good at figuring things out, but I have no base of knowledge. But I feel like I could make that happen. Especially because you could turn it on and off. My gears are turning now. I know that you're mad that I moved you, but you were really severely in the way. I know. She's not too mad because she's making biscuits, so. What she's really mad about is that I'm only petting her with one hand and not both of my hands. See, her outfit is fire. That's a good randomized outfit right there. Stinker alert. He got unstunk on the way out. He got free deodorant out of me. One hand is not enough. And if I had 3 hands, she would still be mad for not using all 3 of them to pet her with, so. Bad deals today. We had one, at first day in game was so good, and we were getting so many new cards from all these deals, and like no one today has walked in with something good to trade me. Girl. There's only so comfy you can get, unfortunately. At a certain point, the comfiness gets maxed out. It's your final offer, huh? $1 over market price? Yeah. Good deal for you. There's nowhere for you to go. I can see her little paw on camera on my chest. That's all we can see of her. I'm actually surprised he accepted that, so I'm not mad. It was a new card at least, and that's the only reason that I paid over market price for it. Because if it had not been a new card, I would have sent him away from me Oh, that was, again, Calliope pushing on my arm. Miss Calliope, there's only so many times that you can send your leg full blast into the crook of my elbow before I make you move again. You did it again. I was braced for that one, though. Okay. How about that? Is that where you need to be? Is that better? She just cannot get comfortable in this lap, y'all. It's just not possible for her. On this comfy pillow that's in my lap specifically for her. It's just these conditions. My employee did a really good, either my employee did a really good job of restocking the cards today, or nobody bought any singular cards today. Which, both are possible, both are okay. Hi Molly, welcome back. It's good to just lurk. There was a Calliope sighting that you missed. Mostly the Calliope sighting has been her violently pushing her leg into the crook of my elbow so that my camera spins around 360 degrees. But that's the kind of the most exciting thing. I'm sure she'll appear again. Every once in a while she puts her paw up on my chest and you can see just her little white mitten. She is the star of the show. She's so happy that I am talking to no one at the computer again, I think. She's gonna get mad if I do that. Oh, but I already have one, so it's not new. This one's about profit here. It's not way too low is the thing. You're just being a little bit stingy, actually. Yeah, get out of here. I saw that you sent a message, but I didn't know if it was gonna be like big life updates message, so I didn't want to go look at it yet in case, because the streaming, I didn't know if I would not be able to respond or something. Unless you want me to respond on stream and you want to get my live reaction in the VOD. But I'm right at like 2 hours and I feel like, I don't know. You would honestly love a live reaction. Now I'm scared. Now I feel like it is something crazy. Okay, we're gonna live reaction. Hello, Aaron, as well. The collecting is going okay. The first day in game, we got a ton of deals. I feel like people have not brought in as much new stuff since then. But that's okay. That's okay. My friend sent me something on Discord that they want me to react to, and I'm a little scared, but we're gonna go look. And also, you've all reminded me to raid someone at the end of this stream, because I keep forgetting to do that. I have another person ask me how old Calliope is. Calliope is around 5-ish, but we don't know her age for sure. Because the shelter definitely lied about her age when we got her. Okay, Molly, I'm reading your message. Baby pictures. Kitty cat. She wants those Frosted Flakes bad. She wants those Frosted Flakes bad. I'm gonna go with what Eve said and say that one of these baby pictures is not like the other baby pictures. So that's crazy. And that's obviously a big difference in life update than last I heard. So you'll have to tell me more about that. I am assuming this isn't congratulations though. Yes? Almost surprise, shoddy! It is a surprise shoddy indeed. Yes, you're very excited. Well then, congratulations, bro. There's gonna be a little mini Molly running around this place. That's crazy. I'm very excited for you. I can't wait to hear more about circumstances and what happened and what you're doing and all of that stuff. It's been way too long since we've caught up with each other, I know. And I mean, that's my fault more than anything because I am terrible. Yes, congrats. I'm absolutely terrible at texting people back. Like, I haven't even texted Ganon back, bro. And that's, like, diabolical. Like, that's actually, like, evil of me. But I don't know why, but I'm really bad at keeping in touch with IRL people specifically. Oh, I must have got a thingy. I didn't even see it. So, that's amazing, though. Congrats, my friend. That's crazy. Well, of course I want to know, like, deets, like, where, who, what, how, and when. But also, I want to know, like, how long have you known? Do you have, like, name ideas? Who's your, like, with you as your support system and stuff like that? Could we maybe play Peak tonight or soon? I think that would be an excellent, what's the phrase I'm looking for? What's the phrase I'm looking for, Calliope? Help. Not landing zone. Staging area? Is that the phrase I'm looking for? We'll go with staging area. I think that'd be a wonderful staging area for a little bit of mutual life catch-up. Although I have to say, none of my life updates are anywhere near as exciting or extreme as that. So, my life update is basically that I lost my job to AI, and that's basically, like, that's it. That's the whole story. So, you're gonna have more to say than me, and that's fine. What slay? Well, Molly, I could also totally have you on the stream someday too. Obviously not for this, but I totally could. You love the extreme. If there's anything I know about you is that you do not do anything at 75%. It's all or it's nothing. So, and you know, I respect that. I am not that because I do not have the emotional capacity to be that. But I respect it for sure. I got another playmat. I don't need it though. I don't have I don't have the mental strength to be extreme. If anything even remotely like too stressful happens to me, I'm just like that's it. It's over. So I think all the sleeves need to be. But yeah, I mean, literally, and I mean this in the most not pathetic and not miserable way possible, but basically all I do all day long, every day, is apply to jobs and play video game. So like, I'm around, you know? I'm around to the max. Because we don't have any money for me to do anything else, so I'm here, dude. But yeah, let's I'll talk to Eve about um playing Peak because I'm sure you'd love to play with them too. Obviously, Peak is better with more people always. Um and I think I don't know. I don't think we have any. I'm trying to think of like what our like plans are like dinner wise and stuff because we had leftovers last night and I don't know if they're gonna cook tonight because you know just time. I'm not good at Peak either is the thing. Like there are some people who are like crazy good at Peak. Those people are not me, so it's okay. Peak's not about being good. Peak is about the experience. We've made it out. We've made it to the peak twice, I think. Which honestly, we haven't actually played it that much, so I guess that's not that bad. And Bing Bong. You are so correct, Aaron. Peak is crazy. Like, you think you're in for, like, a funny haha co-op game, and then it's, like, mental anguish be upon you. Is, in my experience, how Peak goes. The first time that my partner and I made it to, what's it called at the end? It's called the Kiln. I mean, it was so... I don't even have, like, I'm genuinely at a loss for words. Like, it was so stressful. We did it, and then we were like, okay, I cannot play this game for, like, 2 more weeks now. Because the Kiln is such a stressful experience that it's like, oh my gosh, like, I need breaks from it. Long breaks. You've never made it to the peak? We'll get you there. We'll get you there. I feel like the jungle level, I don't know what the names for all of the things are. I'm trying to remember them, what they're actually called, but I don't. I personally feel like the jungle level is, like, weirdly the hardest, even though I know it's, like, only the 2nd level. You want to know what level I, like, strangely think is the easiest by, like, a long, wide margin, though? Is the area right before the peak. The, like, the hot area with the lava and stuff. Gosh, you can tell how versed I am in the game. That level is super easy to me. Because it's basically just, like, there's no point in, like, running around to collect everything. It is simply go, no, stop. Just go, no, stop, and you can get through it so fast. It's like, how quickly can you get through this level? And how little hunger can you lose in that amount of time? That's the real challenge, not actually traversing it. I think I got everything good. Beautiful. Let's see how we did today. I don't know why the jungle level's so hard. I guess it's just the slipperiness of it. Is, like, genuinely... Oh, yeah. I don't remember what his name is either. I got to rip the packs! Nothing! Nothing. That's my punishment for forgetting to rip the packs last night. I've never met the creepy counselor man before. He has a name. I can't remember any of the terms for anything in that game right now for some reason. Scoutmaster! Yes! Thank you, Darren. Scoutmaster. I've never encountered the Scoutmaster yet, but I have, like, my greatest peak moment was everybody cannot store empty box. Well, that's crazy. What level was it? I think it was a jungle level. But everyone else had died. Gruesome deaths. And I somehow managed to, like, climb my way out of the deepest, darkest pit in the jungle and make it to the bonfire on my own and revive everyone. And it was actually the greatest moment of my life. I've actually never achieved anything more impressive than that. And never will. It's the greatest I've ever felt about myself. Is there a paw visible? Yes. A little paw on my shoulder has entered the frame. Oh, you know what? I was going to do this at the end of the day and then I forgot because I was yapping, which I know is crazy. But I was going to try and do a kitty check. But I don't know if she'll let me move enough to move the camera to do a kitty check. No, don't freak out, don't freak out, don't freak out. Kitty check. You can tell that she is lounged the fuck out right now. Like, this is as comfy as it gets. Before I reached this arm up, she had this leg, like, I touched your butt, calm down. She had that leg, like, extended over my elbow. She is a sweetums. She's only gotten more affectionate in the past few years. Like, she's only gotten more attached. It's crazy. She used to not really be a lap cat. Like, she'd come cuddle, but not in a, like, lap cat way. And clearly now, this is how I spend, like, 80% of the day. Is with her here in my lap, so... Girl, look with both your eyes. But she's a little sweetums. And her nose is very dry, which means she has not drank enough water today. Ma'am. Her most recent thing is that she loves ice cubes. I cannot approach the freezer without her running up to me and meowing incessantly. Because she loves ice cubes. And I'm like, you know what? There are worse things to beg for in the world than ice cubes. At least it gets her to drink water. So. But that's the baby. Beautiful. Don't freak out. I know I'm moving around and that's really awful for you, but don't freak out, okay? Look at this. Ready? I'm remembering to go back to the game. I mean, truly, truly impressive to me. Whoa! A streamer remembering to switch back to the game after going to facecam? That's crazy. Unheard of. You were not I thought the transition was nice. Is the transition not nice? Does the transition need to be slower? Pro streamer alert. Damn. See, this does nothing for me. You want to take a more valuable card to give me the same amount of card. No. It's just, it does nothing for me. It does nothing. She's got that beach blonde going on. No bait. They're complaining that I don't have any Destiny items here, but I need to complete the Tetramon Whoa! Need to complete the Tetramon collection before I can sell Destiny stuff. Don't they understand? Oh, hi. You're doing sit-ups now? So no. So absolutely not. I moved, so she's really just perturbed to the max. A lot of people in camo pants today, I'm noticing. I'm not really, like, I'm not dying for this card. Sure. Girl, alright, that's, sure. I'll take that. It's so weird. Some people are so, like, stingy and will not budge on the price that they want, and then some people will accept so much less than what they ask for. Clearly. Camel pants are in today, I guess. Oh, I missed twice. Like 3 times, actually. That's okay. Amazing. I love exact change. Or reaching flow state with the thing again, because I can use both my hands. Excuse me. I'm like 90% certain I have a cat hair in my throat, but such is life, actually. You're pushing my hand. You're pushing my hand, Miss Clappy. Someone liked the prices in the background. That was lovely. Yeah, you can. He's not asking for a bad deal there. He's not asking for a bad deal. He can have that one. I'm okay with that. I also love that the customer randomizer. It doesn't just randomize like their outfits or their skin colors or their hair colors. It also randomizes like their height. It randomizes their weight as well, like within the parameters of what the resource pack has. And it's just awesome. It's a good mod. I don't really want to give you any more than that is the thing. Oh, sure. That 10 cents really convinced him. Some of them do look good, right? Like, some of them, like, the outfits are good, the color palettes are good. Like, I feel like a lot of them look like natural people. There's very few of them coming in looking like random NPCs, and I like that about it. I'm not gonna lie, girl, this deal makes no sense to me. I mean, I know it's technically a more valuable card, but I don't know. She's in the strangest, like, sit-up position right now. I can't hold you. I'm sorry. I need my hands. I need my hands. I apologize. Of course, the hair assets, leave something to be desired. But that's more about the resource pack itself. So. And I have all my settings, like, up. So I really don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why their hair is so pixelated. But, you know, she really does want all the attention right now. I mean, she kind of wants all the attention all the time. But her current desire is for me to cradle her into my chest, which just doesn't really work for me. I think I can move this a little bit closer to me now, too. Perhaps. Everybody hold on a second, okay? 2 new cards on one screen is, like, really good, actually. That pleased me. And a borderless. Good stuff. Good. It's good. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about that. 2 new cards on one screen. You can't be mad. You know what mod really needs to make a comeback? It's the same person who did the automatic lights, and they also have a couple other, like, QOL stuff out there, but this mod that I'm talking about doesn't work anymore because it hasn't been updated, and it's not compatible with the game anymore. But card collection stats. Like, I want to know how much of each type I have. It was just called card collection stats, and it would have a little information table that was like, you have this many out of this many of the common cards, and you have this many. You know what? I'm gonna get really close to what he wants because he's being very generous with this offer. Allie, you absolutely can have a little bit more than that. How about this? Sure. Yeah. That was a generous deal, so I'm not mad. But yeah, I would tell you have this many out of this many of the common cards, and you have this many out of this many of the rare cards, and so on and so forth. And I want that back so much. I want it to work again so hugely. Because, like, I mean, again, I'm pretty close, right? I mean, like, 400 cards away, basically, from completing the collection. People keep coming in with these, like, low-value cards, and I keep being like, what is this? And then I realize that it's a Destiny card. Yeah, no problem, dog. Because for all I know, I might have all of the common cards, you know? So me continuing to open the common packs is, like, pointless now, but I don't know. And there's no way to know, and I really want my card collection stats back so that I can know. And I can min-max even harder. You are sure a strange little kitty cat. You really are. But for now, I just gotta play it blind. Also, the last time I looked at the mod page, I felt like the dev of that mod was, like, kind of giving attitude. So I feel like we're probably not gonna get it back. And that makes me really sad. While I'm thinking of it, I saw a little exclamation point on our bills again. So let me just take care of those so that they don't start charging me so much interest again. Because I'm not gonna lie, paying $7,000 in rent really hurt me. Really hurt me bad. I almost just tried to give him $18 for this card, and that would have been unfortunate for everyone involved. I'm kind of lowballing this one. Oh! Nice. Sometimes they get so mad for deals that are way better than that. It is. I just want to know. I want to know what I... Oh! Those big figures keep flying into the air every time they set them on the counter, and it's really funny to me. So I already have this one. So we're gonna kind of lowball this one. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, actually. Please come again. Please come again. Jeez, tea. Anyway. Nice. Oh, that was more than she was asking for, wasn't it? Well, it's okay. It wasn't that expensive. She can have that one. I was distracted by how... I was distracted by her body being tea. I feel like I'm getting good deals right now. I feel like people are in a good mood right now, and they're really giving me some, like, easy deals. This, however... Listen, I know this card is in shit condition and is only worth $1, but please do not give me my 25th iteration of this other card. I'm actually begging you to not do that. Please be gone from me, actually. Ooh, you're gonna beat me to it, aren't you? I'll go to this side. Bonk. Oh, Calliope, I have your little kitty cat hairs in my nostrils again. People keep selling me Destiny cards. Don't they know I don't want to do Destiny yet? And I'm waiting. You're extremely welcome. I honestly don't know why I thought this, but I didn't even think they would, like, sell me Destiny cards unless I had Destiny items in the shop. I don't know why I made that assumption. And I wonder if it's because of the mod I have that sometimes gives me a random item, because I got, like, Destiny packs in the little random item thing from throwing away the boxes. And I wonder if that, like, triggered the game into thinking that I had it. So now people are selling them to me. Which is okay. I'm just getting a jump start on the next collection, but also... This upsets me. It's a Burpig for rare. Let me think about that real quick. Oh, I wish I could, like, look things up. But I can't. That's Piggy. That's different. My collection is so vast. Where are my piggies? That's also Pygmy. Girl? That's also not a Burpig. Am I crazy? I hate giving up a ghost card, but I don't think I have that one. I don't think I have that one. By principle, I have to get it. That hurt me. I hate giving away a ghost card. But by principle, for the collection stats, I had to acquire it. It's all in the name of the game. It's all in the name of the goal. We have to stick to our goals. You disappoint me. Offering me a new card, but wanting to take my cards away from me. I always wonder how many of those deals have I made, and the reason that I don't have the other card is because I put it up here and sold it, and it hurts me. And I know it's happened. But I have to make money. And waiting till I have like 3 of something, that takes too long. It's not a big enough pool of sale. Okay. Give me what you got. No valuable cards and no new cards, huh? Not gonna lie. That was unfortunate. That was an unfortunate round there. That one hurt a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for hanging out, Darren. It was so, like I said, this is like my 3rd stream. I've never had that many people in the stream. I've definitely never been rated before, so it was like such an awesome experience to have people to chat with and hang out, and I very much appreciate it. Hopefully we will cross paths again, either in my stream or another stream sometime. But thank you very much for hanging out, and thank you for the follow, of course. Bye! The blue ones, the red boxes, and the green boxes are what we need to restock. Super cool. Box has no item in it. Well, then get rid of it. What did I say? Did I say blue or green? I think I said green. I did. I don't have any greens. I actually annoy myself by not referring to things by their actual in-game names, but I actually can't stop either. Because I just don't know, and I've already been referring to them by, like, color and shape for so long, and I can't go back. We're gonna take this opportunity. Well, let's finish the day first, and then I'll make adjustments here. Don't need it. We need white dice again. That's crazy. We're really clearing out the white dice. Wow. also gonna say hello to a couple of other people who I think may be lurking. And I feel as though you might be there. And I'll say hello. I don't know if I'm right or not, but I'm sure you'll tell me. I feel like the last time I streamed, which again was in like 2022, 2023, I don't actually remember when it was. I feel like I was able to see my viewers and stuff. And I mean, of course I can see them if they follow or if they chat, but I feel like I was able to see like a list of viewers the last time I did this. And I can't figure out how to do that anymore. I'm sure the option is there, and I just haven't discovered it. But I wonder if they took the feature away also, which they sometimes do with those things. So. We're also at the point of the stream where we're probably got like maybe a half hour left, maybe like 1 or 2 more days. We're winding down. So we might make a little bit I love when that happens. A little bit of a transition into a little bit more chill, a little bit more quiet. More like Shop Simulator ASMR than so much chatting like we were doing before. I feel like, you know, I'm speaking as if I have any kind of like schedule or rhythm to these things at all. This is literally my 3rd stream. But I think I'd like to have a rhythm where things wind down and turn into more of like a, like, oh my gosh, give me the box. Thank you. Like a cozy, put this on in the background type of thing at the end. I don't know. These are just my thoughts and my feelings. I didn't look. Nice. Mafia Works has been selling out. I feel like I got the board games and sell like one of them a week for so long. Don't think any of maybe the more expensive sleeves. Oh, and we have no big pigs. Do we have big pigs in stock? No. I keep missing my clicks. Cozy is perfect because you're currently surrounded by yelling children. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I get that for sure. I just realized. Clappy, don't freak out, but I do have to plug this in, okay? But don't freak out, and it's fine. Wait for it. Wait for it. Where's the hole? That's what she said. Sorry. There we go. I have to run into the wall, per usual. And then I'm gonna buy, and then we'll see if I can adjust this lighting a little bit. Gorgeous. Don't really need to stock up on dice. We do need those green boxes though, and these. And bats and stars to the max. I don't have enough money for another license, even by a little bit. We need big pigs, though. Remember this. Not that one. Always the wrong menu. Constantly the wrong menu. I don't have enough money for that license yet either. It's fine. But I don't think that leaves us with enough for the next expansion either. By even a little bit. So I already had boxes. I just didn't put them on the shelf. It's fine. We're just wasting money. That's all. No big deal. Who really cares? Who really even cares? Oh my gosh, I did it with these ones too. Okay, amazing. Amazing. No, amazing. It's okay. We just have a surplus now, and that's fine. I just won't have to buy them for longer now. But that's okay. Am I crazy? I just double bought so much stuff I did not need to get. That's crazy, actually. I mean, at least, again, at least I won't have to buy them the next time, I guess. But dang. Nice. Nice. I feel like those must be expensive as shit. $181 for that? That's crazy. Scalping people. Nothing? No valuable cards and no new cards? That's awful. I mean, that's really awful. Wow. I'm like, that's like impressively bad. I guess that's the territory once you start closing in on those final cards, though. I guess that's just how it is. Okay, let's see how we did. Not bad. Honestly, any profit in this game is kind of good profit. I'm gonna quickly take a pause, and I'm gonna switch over to the face cam, and I'm gonna switch up this lighting a little bit. I have to keep the blinds closed when we start in the afternoon because it's like so bright out, but now I can open up the window and turn down my ring light a little bit, and we can get ultra cozy. Make it kind of dark in here. And we can ramp up the coziness. Maybe I should even put it in the description. Slay. Hi there. You really popped up. You have something to say to us? No? Okay. Oh. She sees a bird. I opened the blinds and now you see birds. I know. It's bird time. She's leaving me for birds. It's okay. I understand. She's either leaving me for birds or she's leaving me for Ethan's chair, which is also acceptable. She starts to miss them at this time of day, and she always goes and sleeps in their chair. We have been streaming for almost 3 hours. I think I've got one more day in me though. I honestly feel like I could kind of just hang out forever, but let's get one more day in here, and then we'll wrap up the TCG stream. I feel like TCG is a game that I could just like stream / play forever, because especially if you go into like cozy mode and you like just do the shop simulator and like know? It's so zen. I love completing tasks. One valuable card, not bad. What's so expensive? It's too smelly. Who smells? I saw that. Who smells? You smells. Awful. Smelly people in my store. This deal does nothing for me. Nice. Whoa! Someone's cheering outside. I don't know what they're happy about. But they're clearly enjoying life. Yeah, you can get a little with that. That was a little scalpy. You're welcome. Is that person stinky? No, just wearing a green hoodie. The green hoodies always get me. Is it weird that I almost think that 6'9" is better than 6'7" though? At least our funny numbers meant something when they were funny, you know? The 6'7" thing actually enrages me because it has no meaning. So, it's really unfortunate that your small children are saying 69, but also I'm happy that the 69 nice hasn't died yet at the same time. I'm shocked that he accepted $2 for that card. I love when people use that card because I love typing. The 6'7" is so bad, dude. Like I feel like a boomer, but it literally like makes me like angry. Like not angry, but like it doesn't mean anything. At least our funny numbers had meaning. We were at the hockey game we always go to over New Year's, and they literally had like a 6'7" cam. So it was just like people on the Jumbotron doing it so aggressively. You know what really makes me mad too? Is the kids who aren't even coordinated enough to actually do the like hand motion. Like, if you are not coordinated enough to move one of your arms independently from the other, you are not mature. Like, you're not allowed to make this joke. Stinky! Were there two stinkers? I thought there were two stinkers right on top of each other. I was like, that's crazy. You were stinky. I can tell because I saw the... there were two stinkers right on top of each other. Stinky! I feel like it's a stinky day. Like, what's the point of this deal? This deal gives me nothing. There's no benefits to this. I only lose. I'm surprised he took that deal too. I thought I was lowballing that one. Or maybe I'm just a master and I'm always hitting the deal directly on the head the first time. Because I just rock. I have played this game so much that I am willing to believe that I actually have just tuned into the deals. No. So, people are stinky today! It's like a stinky freaking apocalypse in here. Why is everyone smelly? Is it like a freaking... Is it like a Wednesday or something? Everybody's shower day is today? Cause dang. See, you're not asking for that much. That's like a really fair, that's a really fair asking price in my opinion. Especially when he accepted like 60 cents below what he was asking for. It's actually impressive. I thought I saw another stinker. Again, this does nothing for me. No benefits to this deal. What you got for me? Now that is a good trade deal. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Goodbye. We're gonna make it. If we're pretty far away. But if we could hit 1100. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Absolutely. Thank you very, very much. I'm so happy to make that deal with you. It's a popular one today. It really is a popular one. Everybody wants the Mafia game. Oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely best deal ever. It's a good deal for me too, dude. Giving me new cards. Up the wazoo. This is what I desire. This is what I desire. You are all wonderful. I'll overpay for this one out of the gate. Oh. Okay, well. I mean, okay. I was kind of like already giving you more than like I thought I should give you, and then you didn't. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Give me new card. Let's go. Nothing. 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 That's like 3 or 4 rounds of the automatic pack opener now that have given us nothing, by the way. I just saw so many stinky people walk into the store. I just saw like a herd of stinkies all walk into the store all at the same time. And I'm displeased. I don't even care it's an expensive card. Give me that new card, have your card, and be on with your day. Thank you. These people want me to succeed in my goal. They want me to succeed. I love it. I love it. The feeling of collection is just unmatched. Since my restocker's apparently so slow today, I'll help them out a little bit. Don't mind me, everyone. I'm just gonna jump on your heads, okay? Another new card? You're joking. You are joking. It's a good day. It's a good day for the shop, y'all. It's a good day for my personal card collection, which is the most important part of this game. I have tried to watch, like, streamers play this game and, like, genuinely struggle with it because they don't do the card collection. Like, clearly, right? They just sell their valuable cards because that's kind of like what you're supposed to do. But they wouldn't give you the personal collection if you weren't meant to build the personal collection, you know? But I like struggle to watch people play this game because I'm like, you don't want to keep a copy of that? You don't want to keep that to yourself? Which is really interesting because I'm not a collector in my real life at all. Like, I don't collect fucking spoons or stamps or whatever the hell. Like, I don't do Labubu's. I don't do any of that stuff. I really do not care about collecting them all. Like, I really don't even get the, like, special editions of books or anything like that. Like, something that is actually within my hobby. But the in-game collection, now that I cannot get enough of, truly. I'm shocked that you accepted that deal, but sure. And I know there's probably things I do in this game that are not optimized, but it's like, I don't even care. Because I just, oh, I moved a little prematurely there. I just like it. I just like it. Markiplier is streaming Iron Lung weekend results right now. This is excellent news because this day is wrapping up. He bought the expensive one. Yippee. The one we only have one copy of. Don't mind me, everyone. Well, incredible timing. We'll finish up this day. And well, maybe we'll, if only Mark streamed on Twitch, then we would raid Markiplier. Wouldn't that be incredible? I guess this is fine because I have so many of those and this one is technically like more valuable. I'll do it just to make her feel good about herself. It's done. I really want a new card out of this freaking machine today. I got a valuable card. I got another valuable card. And 2 new cards right at the end. Let's go. This has been a good day for new cards. I, like, complained about the previous day. About people, like, coming in trying to, like, steal my collection and whatnot. But then today, we got so much good. We got so much good. So many people came in with new stuff. And, like, I don't think we flubbed any deals today either. Which is also very impressive for me. Because I resisted the urge to scalp everyone. It's another new card. How's this? How do you feel about that? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. It really is the gambling high, except there's no consequences because there's no real money involved. But it really is that, genuinely. And I know that's crazy to say, but it really is that. It's the feeling like I'm successful at something drug. Trying to get some of the restocking done. Oh wait, I just did these ones, I think, so they're probably good. I keep missing grabbing the boxes somehow. Yeah, but you're not gonna like what I offer you for it. Girl, sure. Because the thing is, when you're looking at it at market price, right, it doesn't really seem like it's that good of a deal. Because it's like, oh, great, we'll make $10 on that card. Yippee freaking do. But I never sell anything at market price. I mark everything up by 28%. So it's not a $10 profit. It's going to be like at least a $20 profit, especially on those more expensive cards. So it doesn't feel that great, and he feels good, right? He got a good deal. He got real within that market price range. That's pretty good. But I am the true champion of this interaction. I think I already did the white dice. I can't remember if the black dice needed anything. Nope. I call these clutches witches. Not what they're called, but I can't help it. They have little witch hats on. You can't tell me that I'm wrong. You can't. You can, but I won't believe you. These are like pretty good today, impressively. I feel like the playmats are always almost sold out. Not sold out. They almost all need a restock. So it's nice to have a day where not all of them need to be restocked. I think it was this one. Yes. Nope. Beetles and stars, though. The missing. The missing is really killing me. More expensive ones, the purple and the mining game. Face now. I want to try to get that license today. I know I should do the shop expansion first, though. But I kind of want it. And honestly, we don't need room for more shelves yet, because both of these are, like, completely empty, basically. So really, logically, we should fill those out first. Right? It's reasonable, right? Purple boxes, as always. We always need more epic boxes. I love to sell us out. I will never complain about getting sold out of something, though. That means people spent a lot of money. Yippee! Hello, Sean Miller. How are you? We're just about to wrap up here, so I'm doing pretty good. We're going chill. We're going kind of EP on this one today. Good to hear. I'll be honest with you, Sean Miller, your cadence is giving you're going to try to solicit me a service. Because I've had a couple of those now. I know what they look like. Yeah. Not here, my dude. You might notice I added to the rules, no solicitation of services. I'm just a little guy, streamer for fun. I don't really need assets or anything like that, but I appreciate it. I don't know if I'm a genius. I think I've just I've grown smarter. But good luck selling your wares elsewhere, my friend, and thanks for dropping in. I'm getting the license, so I don't even care. I wasn't going to, but I want it. Oh my gosh, do I also have enough for the expansion though? I have enough for the expansion too. Actually, best case scenario. I don't really do socials. All my socials right now are mostly for my own entertainment. But I do not have Instagram. You're asking which platforms I have as if you are going to try and solicit your services to me on those platforms. It's okay, Molly. People do this. Okay, friends. Have a good one. Goodbye. It's kind of funny. Be honest. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Be honest, everybody. It's kind of funny. Come on. Be honest. I had one of those in my stream yesterday, and I didn't realize what was going on because obviously my third time streaming, right? And I keep mentioning that I streamed in like 2023, whatever, but I'd never had anyone in the stream ever when I did that. Like, I think I had freaking Joe in my stream like a couple of times, and that was literally it. So like I don't know stuff. I don't know anything. And I was like really like did not know how to like deal with it because I didn't realize it was a scammer. Like I thought it was like a person genuinely going around trying to be like, "Hey, I make assets. Do you want some, or whatever." Which is like, okay, don't do that, but also like, I don't know, respect the grind or whatever. But I did some research and they're not like it's a real person, but it's not a real service that or like real assets that they're trying to like sell or whatever. It's 9 times out of 10 it's all stolen shit anyway, or like probably some AI generated bullshit or something like that. So like not even stuff that they've actually made. It's stuff that they like rip off of other people and then try to sell as their own. So now I'm more prepared and now I understand what's going on and I can actually react to it. So, but it's still kind of funny. People will do anything for a quick buck, and like I can't even be like evil or whatever. You're evil because damn, life fucking sucks right now. Do I think that you should be selling bullshit or like stealing other people's hard work to try to peddle as your own to make that quick buck? Obviously not, and you suck terribly as a person. But also it's like I understand the desperation. I think that scammers are like the worst, like the worst population on earth though. Like I think that the genre of people who like genuinely run scams that they know are scams and peddle as scams are like so terribly evil, because I get that you're desperate, but those kind of scams always target other desperate people, like scam some rich asshole. Like why are you going to other vulnerable desperate people to try to run your scams? That's what makes me mad. Like go scam rich people. Go trick rich people out of their dollars. Then I wouldn't care. But unfortunately I do care because they're trying to scam me. Not that I would be scammed, because I would not buy assets from some rando in my stream. That would be insane. But don't be in here. Just don't be in here, okay? I I don't want you in here. I don't want you in here so much I hiccuped in the middle of that sentence. With that, 3 hours, that's a long freaking time. And a negative 1,900 profit on our final little stream day here. Yeah. Absolutely perfect. Couldn't ask for a better end. Thank you to everyone who is and was hanging out. This was so crazy to me that we had like 8 viewers all at one time. I didn't even know what to do with myself for like half of the stream because I was like overwhelmed by affection from people, so that was really cool and fun. It was really cool to have people to interact with and such. We hit our first follower goal too and superseded it, I think, by a couple even with the raid, so that was very, very slay. Yeah. I don't know if this matters. I don't feel like it matters, but I'm going to say it so that I get into the habit of saying it very streamer-like. There are 2 possibilities tomorrow. Either I don't stream or Star and I stream something. Ethan and I stream something together. We're gonna try to see if we can get the okay, so we have a capture card from ye olden days when we first tried the streaming thing that we never used, literally was still in the box. But we have a capture card, so we're gonna see if we can try to stream Helldivers together with me on the PlayStation and them on the computer. So hopefully that will happen. It might not happen tomorrow, but it will happen eventually. But yeah, 2 possibilities tomorrow. Either I take a little break tomorrow or possibly stream with Eve. If the capture card doesn't work to stream from my account, we might still make an attempt to stream from Ethan's account, which is basically just like Vagrant because they can stream from the computer. So, yeah. This is all, you know, these are my goals. This is not like a concrete plan because these are my goals right now. But the goal is then to one way or another make a return on Thursday with some probably no face cam Infinity Nikki like background noise type stream. It might even be like no talking, minimal talking, where I basically just like collect resources and take some pictures, hopefully. No story stuff or anything like that, but like background noise material type of stream. Probably will take Friday off, and then I am willing to bet we'll definitely do a co-stream on Saturday or Sunday, me and Eve. So that's the plan. What else does a streamer have to say at the end of their stream? I'm on YouTube. I'm gonna post my VODs, and I also post Infinity Nikki fit checks multiple times a day, like 8 times a day. Under the same username, gourmetsoda on YouTube. So if you're interested in VODs, if you're interested in Infinity Nikki outfits, and hopefully some stream clips if I teach myself how to edit videos, hopefully that will be there. I'm on RedNote at gourmetsoda as well, and that's really it. I'm not on TikTok anymore. I'm not on Instagram anymore. I might make a return to Instagram, but I highly doubt it. But that's it. This was so much fun. I'm gonna try to make a habit of getting the VODs up like soon-ish after the stream itself. Because I taught myself how to make a very, very simple thumbnail to put on YouTube. So yeah, it was awesome. I'm gonna go eat a snack. I'm gonna maybe take a nap, and I am gonna try to resist continuing to play TCG Card Shop Simulator. So, thank you so much, everyone. It was absolutely bang-a-langin'. I had so much fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Thank you!